Okay, so we've made some progress in this lesson, and now is the time to settle in and recap some information. We want to remember that the purpose of the lesson is to develop and strengthen your information literacy and research skills. Our goal is to give you an understanding of the purpose of research and how to conduct research utilizing the resources of the school library. And here are our objectives. So far, we've covered key vocabulary related to research concepts and developed a research topic. Now we're going to take a look at the resources available to us that would help us identify appropriate sources for the topics we're going to research. Does anyone have any questions before we move on? Okay, so here are our words to remember. Let's review them. Who can tell me what research is? Absolutely. Research is an investigation that scholars and students do that helps them order facts and reach conclusions. So in a way, we are like sleuths. How about keyword? Yes, it's a word used to find information when researching. And who can tell me what a citation is? A citation is a quotation from or reference to a book, paper, or other source, especially in a scholarly work. And why is it important to use citations? Exactly. We have to use citations in our research whenever we include thoughts or ideas that are not our own. Using the words and ideas of others without citing them is known as plagiarism, and it is a serious offense. And finally, a bibliography is a list of books and other works that are referred to in a scholarly work. It is a list of the works you cited, and later on I'll show you how we format that. Okay, great. Are there any questions on our vocabulary recap? So now we all have our research topics, and we might not necessarily have it narrowed down, but we know the general subject of what we want to research. Where do you think you would start to look for information? Google? Well, Google can certainly help us find information, but there are actually some resources that are even better and more efficient to help you find scholarly information. And right, those are databases. Does anyone have familiarity with using them before? And can you tell us what it is? Right, so a database is an organized collection of electronic information that allows the user to search for a particular topic, article, or book in a variety of ways. So I'm going to show you some great resources that we have. And the website is kids.powerlibrary.org, and you access that just by, you can go straight to the website. You can also find a link on the school library website. And here we have some really great databases that are designed for younger students. So we will want to look at these four down here, designed for middle school students. And we have Middle Search Main Edition, and this concentrates on biographies, historical essays, and image collection. Primary Search Main Edition is for magazines. Middle School Student Research is a database that covers a wide variety of subjects. And then there's SIRS Discoverer, which also covers a wide variety of subjects. Does anybody have a topic they would like to share with us that we can use for an example in searching? Okay, you want to do your paper on Alexander Hamilton? Certainly a very a historical figure experiencing a resurgence in popularity for sure. So which of these do you think we should use? Right, let's go with Middle Search Main Edition, since it says that it specializes in biographies here. So we'll click on Go. And you will need a public library card to access these databases if you do not have one. And as always, if you ever need help, you can always come to see me. Okay, so here is our search page in the database. So how do you think we'll go about finding information on Alexander Hamilton? We'll put his name in. Okay. It actually comes up as a search option here. And it even populates a list of results before I even click search. Now, the number one result here is from a periodical, and it is about the new Broadway musical. Now, we're probably not looking for information on the Broadway musical, are we? Right. So there's actually a way that we can exclude any information that we don't want to have. And you can use these Boolean operators up here. And we can say we want to search for Alexander Hamilton, but not Broadway, and not musical. What's another way you think we could find purely biographical information on Alexander Hamilton? Might want to look over here in this section. Yes, and you can see that we can select by source type. So we can say that we only want search results in biographies. And when we do that, you'll see we have results from Britannica biographies, Hutchinson's biography database, and other resources. So then you'll click into your source here. And this looks like a very nice source. It has content that is easily sequenced and well organized into specific periods of interest and time related to Hamilton's life. We can go back to the result list. We can look at the next result. Same thing, maybe a little bit shorter, not as comprehensive, but that's okay. It's just nice to know that we have options. And now I'm actually going to take you over to middle school student research, because there are some of you that maybe aren't as familiar or aren't sure yet. Maybe you haven't really picked a topic. And this one is really great because it can help you find a topic that you have enthusiasm for. And I promise you, one of the keys to good research is picking a topic that excites you. So now that we're in Explora, also called Middle School Student Research, you can see how there are all of these different categories: arts and literature, biography, business, current issues, science, history, that you can click into. They make it really nice and easy and really fun to do. And SIRS also has a very similar interface. You can browse by subject. And another feature I really like, and a lot of students really like, is this pro-con leading issues over here if you're ever doing a pro-con paper. And you can browse by list, and it gives you a lot of resources on how to do this. Okay, so that is your database basics. And now we're going to pair up, and we're going to take the worksheets that I'm passing out now, which you can see right here, and we're going to help each other find information on our topics using these databases.